Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. So today, as you know, we've been gifted the 5 skill to thrill deals, featuring attack boost 3 max, defense boost 3, attack boost 3 and Lux, attack boost 2 and attack prize, as well as second chance. Now I'm going to quickly go through all these skills so you guys understand what each of them do, and then I'm going to explain the sort of situations and the effects that each of these skills should be used in, and I'll give you like an overall scenario of when it will be effective to use these skills, and then finally I'm going to give you my 2 top recommendations and what you really should be placing these medals in, like these skills into. Primarily I will focus on the latest banner at the moment, which they just disappeared. Okay, so it's the prior banners, which was the anniversary, which featured the illustrated the illustrated Kyrie 2 Kingdom Hearts 2 version medal, and that's about it. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Start with the first one. We have the skill to thrill attack boost 3 max. So basically it says what it says. Attack boost 3 max, it's 98% guaranteed that the attack boost 3 max will trigger. That's what it says. It's not fully 100%, you need to level it up to get to 100%, but you know, it's only that negative 2% chance that it won't activate. But from playing the, once you've owned this skill and you actually use the skill, it's basically, it just activates every time. So it technically is attack boost 3 max already. It's just the fact that you know, when you get to, if you actually max, it actually has its own levels that you need to level it up to, and then it would become 100%. But for now it's like 98% when you first buy it, when you first equip the spell into a medal. Moving on to the next one is defense boost 3. Obviously the upgraded version of defense boost 2. So say it cuts down the damage even further. I think to 2 out of 3. I'm not sure, I don't own one myself, but I've seen it in friends medals. So yeah, I will be picking one up as well, and I'll probably get to find out sooner or later. But yeah, it's just basically the upgraded version of defense boost 3. No, defense boost 2. Cuts down the damage even further than defense boost 2. And great for facing organization 13s and high score challenges, where sometimes they could just beat you down quite easily with high, you know, because we're getting high level not monsters, high level monsters. You know, defense boost 3 can help withstand those damages. Instead of having like 2 or 3 defense boost 2 maxed out in your kit, have at least one of these guys and a defense boost 2 from your friend. You should be all set. Yeah, and also because of these, we have the multiplayer, and it has the raid boss at the very end of the multiplayer. You know, those guys are quite tough, and if you don't want to spend your time healing people, invest in one of these defense boost 3s. It could save your life. Yeah, so next up, moving on to the next one, attack boost 3 and Lux. So it's basically the same thing. Attack boost, it's attack boost 3, so it gives you more attack. It's the upgraded version of attack boost 2 that gives more damage, and it gives Lux, which is the basically your score. Great for high score challenges. If you have one of these guys for your high score challenge, that would be very good. But it's very situational. So because each high school challenge, obviously they encourage you to buy the new banners, and then those medals that are being introduced will be the ones that will give you more points in the high score challenge. So it's not wise buying the banner, getting one of the new newly released medals, and then pulling a attack boost 3 Lux Plus into that medal just to use it for that one high score challenge. I would not recommend that. What I would recommend is pulling it into a one of like your strong one of like your strong medals that you always rely on. I'm not saying your buffers, but something like a HD Sora, or even any medal that you think will help you out tremendously in any high score challenge. You should be putting attack boost 3 and Lux Plus onto that medal. So yeah, basically anything that debuffs and does a lot of damage, or increase your attribute and does a lot of damage, or increases your attack attribute and decreases the opponent's defense attribute medals. Those type of medals that does something that makes an impact, you would want to put your attack boost 3 on them. And bear in mind, to make the most of your jewels is to use the attack boost 3 Lux Plus on medals that you personally use pretty much all the time for high score challenges. That is the key with this. So it's very situational medal, so be warned about that. Next up we have obviously attack boost 2, which I'm sure everyone knows, but this time it has an attack prize, which is great for, yet again, very situational. I would highly recommend running this in a high score challenge build like that. Again, you take these medals that you think that will help you to gain a very high score, and basically what attack boost 2 and attack prize does is it will give you more SP when you do damage. So generally, if you hit like if you use your spell SP skill on an enemy, you may lose. Basically, you lose how many number it costs, but you only gain back about a third of the cost used, so it's not very much. But with attack prize, what it do is it will give you back a full number, so at least 3 to 4 SP per usage. So long as it activates, so for instance, if I have like a medal that used 1, the skill for it to cost will be 1, and my attack boost 2 and attack price activates, then I'll get roundabout, it's an estimate, right? It's not always going to be the same, so it's roundabout 4 to 6 SPs. It's at random. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less per hit, and that's good for high score challenges. If you're running a Keyblade that's basically very costly and you have no space to use like these medals that give you restores your SP, because let's be honest, a lot of the ones that restores SP aren't really that great. Yeah, so I wouldn't really recommend going for attack boost 2 and attack prize, because yet again it's very situational. So moving on to the final one, which is second chance. Yet again situational, but it's too big of a risk, I'd say, second chance. So obviously Second chance, what it says what it says. Second chance gives you another chance to redeem yourself for not taking out the enemy. So basically lets you live again after taking lethal damage. The problem with this is because the percentage chance of it at is very the percentage chance of you use of this method of this skill activating is very little. It's very low. It's not worth that 3,000 jewels, you know. As a free-to-play player, it's quite hefty. So I would not recommend getting second chance now, unless if you have a for example, illustrated carry. If you have illustrated carry, I would recommend placing second chance on her. That's a great way. It's good to have it, but only if you have the extra spare not gems, jewels left over, then, you know, pick it up. But only place it on any of your no, the requirements for using skill second chance is number one, it has to be a medal that you always run, so and a strength boost 3 medal, any medal that basically enhances your strength boost by 3 tiers, by 3 for 1 turn. So that's the one, there's the icon with the little sword. Then definitely pull it second chance in one of those guys. Do not pull it in Sebastian, because I know Sebastian does the same effect as illustrated carry does. Because I have Sebastian myself, and because it costs 6 gauges, SP gauge to use, there's no point in me putting second chance in there, because you then make my keyblade very costly, and it ain't a very good. It's not really make my build, like my keyblade, very effective, because I don't have to worry about the management of my of the cost of my keyblade, because obviously 6 is very hefty, and if I can keep it down to at least 3, which I have right now with me, the SP gauge 1, which chops it by half, making it only a 3 cost, you know, that's good enough. So if you have Sebastian, if Sebastian is your only medal that gives attack boost 3, and it's one of the ones you run all the time, then do not put second chance in there. I would not recommend, unless you have one that has the same effect, but the standard SP cost for it is much lower than Sebastian. Then put it in. I think all the ones that give strength boost 3 for 1 turn is all 3 cost SP of 3. So it's not really that hard to find, but those are the guys you should be putting your second chance in. If you don't have any of those, or if you have like ones that give attack boost, strength boost 2, I still would not recommend putting a second chance in them, because somewhere down the line you probably would end up getting a strength boost 3, and then the ones that actually has strength boost 3, and then you can put your second chance in them, because that is so much better. You know, we're thinking long terms here, so that's why I wouldn't recommend go for second chance. So finally, to conclude all of this, the prioritized medal I would recommend people, free-to-play players like myself, and anyone who's watching this as a free-to-play player, is the defense boost 3. Defense boost 3 is the one you should be prioritizing. Now, who should you put this defense boost 3 on? Well, I say right now, illustrated carry, because she's very, you know, she's a utilitized. No, she's a very flexible medal that you would use for pretty much all scenarios, and because she heals your Keyblades as well, and she gives your Keyblade back SP, and she gives you heal. She lowers down, she buffs your attack and lowers down your opponent's attributes, defense. You know, as my vision, I'm pretty sure everyone would run one of the illustrated carry who actually has an illustrated carry. They would run one of these, like they would run an illustrated carry in their build for basically all their Keyblades. And so that's why defense with 3 is better, because as I don't know, some may argue, yo, you should probably put a second chance in there. However, I argue this, right? Yeah, sure, second chance is great, but only if you die. It only works if you die. If you have a defense with 3, defense with 3 has a higher trigger rate than second chance, and it's actually more successful than second chance, because not only does, you know, you taking damage, and if you, because you think about it, if we have just one defense with 3 and that procs, right, and you have another medal that has another defense boost too, together they pretty much make up a second chance. Like defense boost 3, if it actually keeps on activating for like numerous hits, okay, so one attack that does numerous hits, and it activates for like 3-4 times, right, your health will probably be about halfway, less than halfway, no, yeah, less than halfway, because of defense with 3's capability of negating a lot of the attack damage that you receive. And because since you're going to run illustrated carry in your build, you heal back. That's pretty much a second chance, but much better, because it obviously, well, illustrated carry guarantees it guarantees that you can use it because it costs 0. But still bearing in mind that the heal that illustrated carry provides isn't a full health. So if you're like 1 HP, if you're that lucky you get that 1 HP back from second chance, it's still not going to heal you all the way to max health. You still have a bit of you know, gap in your health bar. That's why defense with 3 is so much better, because the trigger rate is much higher than second chance, and because it cut down the damage so high, it's hard to believe that, you know, one attack will leave you down to like 1 HP. At the most, it probably leave you with half HP gone, and then with half HP gone, an illustrated carry heal, illustrated carry 2 heal, actually I'm referring this to, illustrated carry 2 heal would make you full health again. So yeah, so basically, just to clarify again, I mean this, if I was saying illustrated carry the first time, what I mean is illustrated carry 2, basically the recent one that just came out for the anniversary, the illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 carry that we call carry 2. Okay, so yeah, that's who you should be that's who you should be going for, and placing the defense boost 3 on, because likewise enemies are going to get stronger. It's better to have a defense boost 3 equipped rather than a second chance. So to compare, if you already have the setup, right, defense boost 3 on illustrated carry, and you're watching this video saying, okay, well, I'll come to see what the attack boosts are supposed to be. I do remember there was a obviously this wouldn't relate to future videos, but there is a current oh, it won't let me see from here actually. So yeah, so this is probably relevant to, well, almost these videos are relevant to what happens right now. Should you go for this instead of one of the medals from the store? Well, to be honest with you, you should be going for one of these avatar boards. If you already think, okay, because right here it's 2,500, 25,000 jewels for attack boost 4, attack boost 3 max and lux, SP attack gauge 1 skill. In the store there was only attack boost 2 plus lux, or is it attack boost 3 plus lux? This one has attack boost 3 max plus lux, which is much better. Great, like I said, there's that combination, the attack boost 3 max and lux plus. It's a great combination for the Coliseum high score challenge, because it's very situational, so it's great. Pick it up if you want to excel in the high score challenge. And SP gauge 1 is it's okay. It's not. It's a very good skill to have. But nowadays with a lot of these medals that gives you back SP, maybe, you know, it may be okay. But the reason why you're buying this is obviously because you really want attack boost 3 with lux, right? So buying it from this 500 avatar board right now to get the Winnie the Pooh, you get a much better deal than the one from the store, and it is cheaper, 500 cheaper, 500 jewels cheaper, and you get attack boost 4 along with it. So 3 skill medals for 500 jewels cheaper. If you already have your mindset of which keyblade, which skill you want to use, that you want to put your attack boost 3 onto, then you know what, go for this avatar board. It's a no-brainer. It's much better than the ones in store. However, you can only get the defense boost 3 from the store. So only pick up defense boost 3 here. See right here, attack boost 3, 300 jewels, 3,000 jewels, and attack boost 3 and lux for 3,000 jewels. Why spend 6,000 to get 2 skills when I can just have them combined into one for 2,500 and get an extra attack boost 4 along with it? You know, that's a no-brainer, right? So yeah, only come to the store and purchase just for this guy. Aside from that, do not even care about the rest of the deals. But hopefully this guide would help you guys decide like what you should be going for. You know, hopefully you'd understand how it works, and do pick it up before it runs out. So I wish you guys the best of luck in the upcoming events of Kingdom Hearts. If you don't have a tab defense boost 3, because it's gonna get tough. Without any further ado, guys, take care and have a good one.